fucking awful.
Wretched hands away from me! Clearly, we must have achieved something.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy, A Rugrat, and I'm finally coming back at you with the video. I know it's been a really long time since I posted on the channel, and I'm sorry about that. I've just been caught up in a bunch of other things. Streaming has been doing really good right now. I'm finally getting back into it, and it feels great. But with more time into streaming, I haven't put any time into uploading, and I'm sorry about that. But now, I'm trying to post videos as soon as possible. But today, we're going to be talking about how I set up for my first YouTube video and how I set up for my first stream. So first of all, I used to use Sony Vegas Pro 13, and for my old videos, I would just get a clip and then talk over it, which was really easy. Come to think of it, you know, it only took about an hour and a half, 2 hours to make. Compared to regular uploading for other people, that's a short amount of time. But anyways, I was going to use my old editing software, and I tried downloading it. I went through the whole process of going through Magics now, which is weird because Sony Vegas shouldn't even need to have that. Thanks, Sony. But then it wouldn't even let me download the actual program. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. So then I decide to use the 30-day trial of Sony Vegas Pro 17, the new one. I was like, oh wow, it's just like the old Sony Vegas. So I could just get right back to it because it's really simple and just start making videos from there. But then I ran into some other problems. Like, it wouldn't let me render out more than a 2-minute video. And I'm like, then what the fuck's the point of making videos on the trial? What do you want me to do? Make a fucking Instagram meme for 30 seconds? And then another thing was the watermark. Hey man, I was fine with the watermark because I knew that I was using the trial version and I would probably get the editing software as soon as possible. What got me really pissed off was it wouldn't let me render out more than 2 minutes with the watermark. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just not dealing with this. So I just decided to add Adobe Premiere Pro to my plan. And then again, I have no idea how to use Adobe. Like, that shit's made for professionals. And I'm a little high school kid. How the fuck do I know how to use Adobe? I don't. It's so confusing trying to do everything. Like, it actually mind boggles me that people can get really good at that. But I'm figuring it out. I'm moving along. Things are getting a little bit simpler, and things will get simpler over time. And then for my first live stream, my internet connection upstairs is awful, okay? Like, when it comes to upload speed, my internet gets very inconsistent up here. So in order for me to stream again, I needed a LAN cable, which is fine and all, but I kind of bought a LAN cable that was a little too big. I bought a 100-foot LAN cable. Now, my house isn't that big. It's actually fairly small, but I still thought, man, it's a long ways to bring my LAN cable from downstairs to upstairs. But I was mistakenly wrong. Now I have slack all over my house from the LAN cable. Like, it's right under me. It's all in my room. It's all on the stairs. It's downstairs. Luckily, we were able to put it under the carpet right by where the router was. But now I just have slack all over my house. So we gotta figure something out about that. But that's not really the main problem about getting the LAN cable. The main problem was actually acquiring it. Now, I got it fairly cheap off Amazon, and it was gonna take about a week to actually come to me. You guys like when I say come to me, huh? Yeah, you like that, you little fucking weirdos. So I waited and I tweeted out that it was coming and it was on the way. But then the day that it actually came, or when it was supposed to come, it was raining. And so I checked my Amazon because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stream today. This is gonna be fucking great. And it says package could not be delivered. What? What do you mean? It says I needed to sign for it. I get that, but I didn't hear a single knock at the door, and neither did my mom. So I'm like, all right, so they fucking lied.
So that was a fucking lie.
Because I didn't get a knock at the door. And you usually have to sign for it if it's UPS. But if you Americans are watching the video, you know what UPS and USPS are, I'm guessing. But for the LAN cable, okay, so some of my file data got corrupted because I split my video into 2 different videos. And the second file got corrupted. So now I have to make it again. Let's go. So for the LAN cable, it was being delivered by USPS. And for USPS, you don't need a sign. So I can really draw one conclusion, that the mailman was lazy as fuck that day. So the next day I went to the post office to pick it up, and boom, there it is, my LAN cable. I hooked it up, and then that day, I started streaming. And then that leads us to here, me making my second video on my channel after 14 days of not posting, a couple live streams, a bunch of more followers, and even some donos. Thank you guys, really, that means a lot. And honestly guys, I cannot wait for what is to come. Seriously, you guys guys have been growing my channel a lot over this past week, and it's been crazy, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the video up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, dislike it and comment why. Follow my Twitch so you guys can actually see when I go live. I go live every day, and I have a really good time. Follow my Twitter so you can stay updated on when I go live. Join my Discord, and if you enjoyed the channel, subscribe. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.